Beware of illegal video cassettes. Check whether this video cassette carries a genuine label hologram. Video piracy is a crime. Do not accept it. Demand a genuine cassette from your video store. Poor quality illegal video cassettes reduce your viewing pleasure and jeopardize future film production. When in doubt, telephone the Federation Against Copyright Theft, FACT, on 081 568 6646.
The president hit the campaign trail today. He left from Hamptons Air Force Base on
Post 3.
Roger, in place.
Post 6.
Post 12, clear.
But there's a lot yet to do.
What the hell kind of gun is that?
Something I made.
Wouldn't be interested in selling her, would you?
No, I need it.
For what?
To assassinate the president.
Looking at a living legend. The only active agent who ever lost a president. Oh my God. That's you. Yeah.
Frank Corrigan, the Secret Service agent?
Yeah.
You were JFK's favorite agent, the best and the brightest.
Fate has brought us together, Frank.
Who the hell is this?
Why not call me Booth? Booth had flair, panache.
What makes you think you'll call again?
Panache.
Panache?
Yeah, it means flamboyance.
I know what it means.
Really? I had to look it up. This guy's gonna make a try, and I've got to come back, Sam.
Frank, at your age.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States!
Do you really have the guts to take a bullet, Frank?
Gun! False alarm.
The balloon get you a little panic?
You keep him away from the president, away from the White House, and you sure as hell better keep him away from me.
What do you think?
I think maybe you're too close to all this, Frank.
You know, it does make me wonder about Dallas, though. Did you really do all you could have?
We got him. He's right across the street. You better pray I don't find you, you punk.
The clock's ticking, Frank.
What do you see when you're in the dark and the demons come?
I see you standing over the grave of another dead president.
That's not gonna happen.
Clint Eastwood is in the line of fire.
On my mark, and launch!
Hulk Hogan is Hurricane Spencer. The hottest hero of the high seas.
You shoot at me? Well, chew on this!
He's got the boat.
Thunder will lock into anyone who fires a weapon at you. Thunder will lock into anyone who even points a weapon at you.
He's got the girls. And he's about to lose what he loves the most.
You sunk everything you own into that boat. You're in hock over your eyes, which is very hot.
Let's just say Spence is on the hook. All we gotta do is reel him in.
But when a beautiful woman makes him an offer he can't refuse.
Let me get this straight. You're willing to pay me to marry you?
If you don't get the money, you lose your boat. If I don't get married, I lose my hotel.
This confirmed bachelor is forced to say,
I do.
And when the bad guys learn that the Hulkster's newfound family...
There it is! Right there, right there.
...holds the key to a buried treasure.
X marks the spot. Get the man, get the weapons. We're going ashore.
Holy matrimony becomes an unholy mess.
We'll maybe doing something exciting together. We'll make them really fall in love.
Now, he's got the loot in front of him.
I just want to say, I'm very excited.
A ruthless businessman after him.
I'll prove that it was only a marriage of convenience and have you both arrested for fraud.
The enemy behind him.
Oh, yeah, Navy SEAL! I'm not Navy anchor!
And his bride by his side.
You're supposed to be this great commando. Do something!
Think you could take her with you when you leave?
Ouch!
Join Hulk Hogan as he proves once again he's simply the best.
The boom!
Chris Leonard, Carol Alt, Hulk Hogan.
Hogan.
Let's breathe fire.
Sounds good to me.
You are the most reckless, irresponsible, juvenile delinquent of a man I have ever met in my entire life.
Thunder in Paradise.
You bruiser! I'm loser!
Haven't you heard? He's killed again. A mother with 2 children. Not your age.
We were out that way last night, me and Ken.
What way?
Wilmslow. Where that woman were killed.
Someone, wittingly or unwittingly, is shielding it.
It's perfectly understandable what you're thinking about, Stephen.
Did you think I were him then? Don't blame you. Everyone who travels gets it, jokes and looks.
We've had a good marriage. We've raised 2 lovely kids.
I think you should go to the police, Annie, love.
Another one trying to get rid of her husband, and he surely was away on those dates.
If you go on behaving like this, he's going to get custody of those kids.
We are going to talk. Stephen, we are going to talk.
I know nothing, Stephen, nothing.
What is it? What is it? But just tell me. Please, just tell me.
He's here now.
They're killing cops. They're hitting the mob. They're not afraid of anyone. But they should be.
Federal officer. This time we lost one of ours. He was my friend.
Wesley Snipes is a cop who's reached his boiling point.
No hair, no prints, no nothing. Now we would have to waste valuable time on hard evidence.
And the only rights he wants to read them
We put him away, that's the end of it.
are their last.
But you gotta give me your word on something. Keep your head. Nothing crazy, it's got to be by the book. And I gave you my word on something else. I'm gonna put him in a box. By the book.
Wesley Snipes, Dennis Hopper, Boiling Point.
And that is that.
You ever served in an infantry unit, son?
No, sir.
Ever served in a forward area?
No, sir.
Ever put your life in another man's hands, asked him to put his life in yours?
No, sir.
We follow orders, son. We follow orders or people die. It's that simple. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Crystal.
All those having business with this General Court-Martial, stand forward and you shall be heard.
The facts of the case are these. On midnight of September 6th, the accused entered the barracks room of their platoon mate. They woke him up, tied his arms and legs with tape, forced a rag into his throat. A few minutes later, a chemical reaction caused his lungs to begin bleeding. He drowned in his own blood and was pronounced dead at 37 minutes past midnight.
You think Santiago was murdered?
Private Santiago is dead, and that is a tragedy. But he is dead because he had no code. He is dead because he had no honor. And God was watching.
How do you feel about that theory?
Sounds good to me. I'll knock it all down to involuntary manslaughter.
No deal. We're going to court.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because you'll lose.
You want to investigate me? Roll the dice and take your chances. I eat breakfast 300 yards from 4,000 Cubans who are trained to kill me, so don't think for 1 second you can come down here, flash a badge, and make me nervous.
You men follow orders or people die.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You?
That this case is handled in the same fast food, slick-ass, Persian bazaar manner with which you seem to handle everything else, and something's gonna get missed.
In the heart of the nation's capital, in a courthouse of the United States government, one man will stop at nothing to keep his honor, and one will stop at nothing to find the truth.
If you've just tuned in, we're talking to Sleepless in Seattle.
You called a radio station? Christmas Eve. He phones in one of those radio call-in shows. He tells them
that his dad needs a new wife.
And the shrinkette practically forces the guy onto the phone and says,
Tell me, what was so special about your wife?
Well, Dr. Marcia Fieldstone, I think. It was like magic.
Sleepless in Seattle?
That's what she called him on the show because he can't sleep.
And now 2,000 women want his number.
Dear Sleepless in Seattle, you're the most attractive man I ever laid ears on.
The guy could be a crackhead.
Actually, he sounded nice.
You know it's easier to be killed by terrorists than it is to get married over the age of 40.
That is not true. That statistic is not true.
That's right. It's not true. But it feels true.
Sandy has a girlfriend, Glenda. She's a weightlifter. It's not like her neck is bigger than her head.
No. I'm not asking you to set me up.
What about Walter?
Walter and I are engaged.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
The Lou Gehrig line. The Lou Gehrig line.
When's the last time you were out there?
Jimmy Carter, 1978.
Things are a little different now.
I am having all of these fantasies about some man I have never even met who lives in Seattle.
It rains 9 months of the year in Seattle.
I know.
Tiramisu.
What is tiramisu?
You'll see.
Some woman is going to want me to do it to her, and I'm not going to know what it is.
You'll love it.
What if I never meet him? What if this man is my destiny and I never meet him?
Your destiny can be your doom.
I want to meet you.
Dad, read this, read this.
Where is Seattle? Right. Where's Baltimore? It's right there. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 26 states.
But what I really don't want to do is end up always wondering what might have happened and knowing I could have done something. Is this crazy?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What women are looking for. Pecs and a cute butt.
This is the one I like.
There is no way that we are going on a plane to meet some woman who could be a crazy, sick lunatic. Didn't you see Fatal Attraction?
You can't even turn on the news nowadays without hearing about how some babe thought some guy's butt was cute.
So how's my butt?
Not bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it cute, though?
You grading on a curve?
How can we talk a teenager into getting our live cash account?
Probably about 100 quid would do quite nicely at the moment.
£5,000 cash now.
Helicopter! The money. Oh, yes. Is the root of all evil.
A kicking pair of trainers. You can bribe me with a lot of things, but not money.
I dream about having a Harley.
I just want to rave all night.
Come on, be reasonable. Just sign up for a Midland Live Cash account and you can save up to £10 on the most popular computer games around.
Yes!
Yes, we're Midland, the listening bank.